What's up guys, and today I'll be making a cake out of a pumpkin. Man, the thing's bigger than my head, look at it. Oh. Probably wasn't a good size comparison, but yes, it is a mighty big pumpkin. Now 3 things are guaranteed on Halloween. A really bad diet, really stupid outfit, and a bad vlog from Hazza. Yes, for once I'm actually wearing some kind of protection because every time I do some kind of cooking vlog it just goes everywhere and all on me, so at least I'm protected. The kitchen, not so much. It's going to be a complete mess when I'm done, but oh well. Anyway, as you know, I'll be baking a cake, and if you do want to follow along at home, I'll be following the BBC recipe guide. Everything you need to bake a cake without the hype has a mess. What you would need is a bowl, and then flour, sugar, mixed spice, bicarbonate of soda, raisins, salt, and then mix it all up until it's caked up cocaine. Next, pour some melted butter into a jug, crack 2 eggs, being careful not to drop the shell, then stir hard, then grate an orange for the zestiness, add a drop of orange juice, stir again, then add to the main bowl, stirring up until it's like soggy diarrhea. So, I am almost done. I have my batter here. Looking good, must admit, actually coming together. Now, the problem is, on the ingredients list like that, I'm following the recipe, the next step is pour in the pumpkin. Now, I don't know if you can see, I can't exactly pour it, because what they've done is, on the ingredients list, they've just said grated and peeled, you know, the flesh of the pumpkin. So they've actually skipped the step where you actually have to go ahead and carve the pumpkin, rip out all the stuff, and then peel it, and then get all the flesh, and then grate it, and then put it in. What? Like, that's going to take a whole half an hour on its own, surely. Like, look at the bloody size of it. Also, it's probably going to be too much. Like, it does say 500 grams, and, well, this is a lot more than 500 grams, but then again, it's hollow on the inside, so what does weigh 500 grams? The flesh? I don't know, but I'm going to have to carve a pumpkin and rip out its flesh like a pure horror film. Nice. Okay, so I've decided to stop with the light ring for this point because I was going to do some big, you know, time lapse of me cutting it open and doing it, but it is going to take ages, and I might be moving the pumpkin over there, taking it out, putting it in the bin, blah, blah, blah. So I am just going to do handheld and then show you progress when and if anything fun happens. This might actually be good lighting for the vlog. I mean, I hope so. I've been using it the entire time. But yeah, anyway, right now I am just going to get this knife and dig it into the pumpkin. Okay, so after a lot of hassle, this pumpkin is now empty. Apart from the, you know, what is it, stuff that I need? Flesh? Is that the word for it? Ooh. But yes, it is now completely hollowed out with the seeds here that can be roasted for later. The weird fleshy bits here, and I think this is the flesh. This is the guts, and this is the flesh. Why is that such gruesome names? I suppose it fits Halloween. But what I'm going to do is cut it up like this, and then, you know, cut this bit and grate it or whatever. Honestly, I don't know. I'm going to have to Google it. But yeah, this is part 1 of cutting up a pumpkin. Woo! I'm back, which is about 0.5 seconds for you, but about 2 hours for me, of what it feels like at least. The pumpkin is now officially cut up. Turns out, I've got way too much. I thought I'd do a big pumpkin because it's mostly hollow, so when it says 500 grams, I thought, oh shit man, that's going to be a lot of pumpkin. Turns out it's not. It's really fucking not. I think that might even be too much. I think I did measure it wrong, but like, I've only used like a quarter of it. I've butchered it, literally. Anyway, I have to now put the ingredients in the bowl. Sorry, it's been a long cooking vlog. All that is left to do is pour into the buttered tray, like so. Now we wait. Alright, so after many hours of baking and carving a pumpkin that I can't even put a candle in and, you know, use for Halloween, I've finished. And honestly, boom. Like, I don't know if that's a good angle. Let me see behind the camera. Ooh, yeah, sexy. I am super surprised. Like, that has turned out, I mean, you'd look at it and go, well, yeah, it's a cake, but everything I make is always bad. And this is actually just a decent cake, you know? It's more like a brownie maybe, but it's not. It's like nice and fluffy. If you can, I don't know how to prove it, but yeah, it's not like a hard brownie. It's a lot like carrot cake, but pumpkin, I guess, is an interesting way to call it. At least that's how the BBC call it, so that's how I'm going to call it. Now, however, is the famous taste test. You know what? That's actually great. I wouldn't say it's pumpkin though. It's more just, I don't know, raisin? Yeah. Kind of makes me think all that effort of carving out and de-gutting or whatever and shredding the pumpkin was pointless because I can't taste any pumpkin in this. It just kind of tastes like malt loaf kind of thing. Actually, yeah, it's very much like bread. But if it was in a restaurant, I'd call it pretty bland, like a 4 out of 10. But considering I made it, I'm gonna say this is an 8 out of 10. Like my standards, this is incredible. Yeah. Utterly waste of time making it. But really good nonetheless. Now, of course, the best part to any of my baking creations is someone's reaction to it, other than myself, who calls it an 8 out of 10 when it's just half decent. Unfortunately, it is the middle of the night. Probably can't tell, but yeah, it's midnight right now and I'm still fucking staring at a camera vlogging. So let's just fast forward to daytime. One. Ta-da! Right, this is Mother. Now, do you know what I made yesterday? You did kind of help with the pumpkin.
I do.
Right, have you seen it yet?
No.
Gotta get it good for the camera.
Wow. Wow.
Can we, 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Totally unscripted. The normal things I make aren't this good.
It looks pretty good.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
But the taste.
Have
is
you
the
tasted it?
I have tasted it. I've had this sliver corner here. Any bit looks particularly yummy.
I'll have a middle bit.
The bit that I've already eaten off.
Just a little bit, not too much. Because I'm having...
You're having half of this. Right.
Mmm.
Ready?
What is it?
You have to guess. It's obviously got pumpkin in it.
Do I have to put it on? It's a bit. Can I just break a bit off?
Oh, it's not that big.
Mmm.
Yeah?
Oh, it's good. It's good cake.
That's it. It's pumpkin cake.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good, isn't it?
Paul Hollywood would be impressed.
When you just followed your recipe.
You've never followed a recipe.
I know.
That is really good cake.
I know.
That's really, really good cake.
Don't think it was worth the time or effort, but
good cake.
Good cake.
Good cake, darling.
I suppose that's it. Normally there's some horrible reaction that you do, but
no,
it's just genuinely good cake.
Really good cake.
Alright, well, thank you for watching. Goodbye. Do you want to go down again? Let's go
Bye.
Down. Why are you wearing boots? You're normally down here.
I know. Do you want me to be down there?
Just do whatever you want. Okay. Right. Ready?
Yep. Do you want me to take the boots off?
No, I don't. Why do I care about what boot? You can't even see the boots.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Right,
Yeah.
we need to start down here. Come down. This is your average height. Ready?
Yeah.
And then on a count of 3, we jump up.
Jump.
No, just like stand up. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Ta-da!